The hidden corn, a Mayan legend. Long ago, corn was hidden inside a large rock, and no one knew that it was there. One day, a group of black ants saw a tiny crack in the rock and crawled inside, where they found the corn and tasted it. It was so good that they carried out some kernels to eat later. However, a few of the kernels were too heavy to carry far, so the ants left them behind. Fox came by and found the kernels. He quickly ate them and exclaimed, "How delicious! Now if I could only find some more." All day long, Fox stayed near the place where he'd found the kernels, looking for more. Finally, when the sun was almost gone, and there was just a thin glow of gold left on the horizon, Fox saw the ants making their way to the rock. They entered the tiny crack, and later came out loaded down with kernels of corn. After they had left, Fox pried at the crack, but he couldn't get inside the rock. Again, he had to be content with eating the kernels the ants could not carry away. When Fox returned home, all the other animals saw how happy and well-fed he was. They asked him why, but Fox would not say. So the animals made a plan to find out. That night they followed Fox to the rock. They saw him eating the corn, and they tried it too. "How delicious!" they exclaimed. When they found out that the black ants were bringing the corn out from the rock, they asked them if they would bring out some more. The ants agreed, but found that they could not bring out nearly enough for all the animals. So the animals asked the red ant and the rat to help, but neither could fit through the crack. Finally they went to Man and said, "If you will help us, we will give you the secret of this delicious food." Man asked the thunder gods for help, and they sent for Yaluk, the most powerful. Yaluk asked the woodpecker to tap on the thinnest part of the rock and then hide his head. In an instant, Yaluk tossed down a great lightning bolt at the spot where the woodpecker had tapped. The rock burst open, and thousands of golden ears of corn poured out. And so it was that Man and all the animals received the gift of corn. The only unfortunate thing was that when Yaluk threw down his lightning bolt, the woodpecker forgot to hide his head. The piece of rock hit him, and his head began to bleed. That is why to this day the woodpecker has a red head. Answer the questions. Number 1, how did the fox first find the corn? He saw the black ants carrying the kernels. He found some kernels lying on the ground. He saw it through a tiny crack in the rock where it was hidden, or he stepped on the rock where it was hidden. Number 2, at the beginning of the story, Fox and the black ants are the only ones enjoying the gift of corn. Who is enjoying it at the end? The red ants and the rat, Yaluk and the other thunder gods, Man and all the animals, or the woodpecker. Number 3, a just-so story is one in which the events of the story explain a fact of nature, as in how the leopard got his spots. Which of the following lines from this legend sounds like a part of a just-so story? Fox pried at the crack, but he couldn't get inside the rock. Man asked the thunder gods for help. Yaluk tossed down a great lightning bolt. The woodpecker has a red head. Number 4, why does the writer of this legend call corn a gift? Corn was a very important food for the Mayas. Corn is the color of gold. Corn is very rare and needs special conditions to grow. Gift giving is very important in the Mayan culture. And number 5, choose a passage in this story in which the visual imagery is especially vivid. Explain how the words used in this passage help to create a clear picture in your mind.